Hi everyone, welcome to Tech 182, the science fiction course. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to this class. I just wanted to talk with you a little bit about the online format, some expectations for the course, and just kind of get to know you a little bit. So first of all, let's talk about an online course. There are always some problems and challenges that we face when we're taking an online course, and I won't get to know you as well in certain aspects because I won't see you all the time, but I'm hoping that we can do some things that will feel like a face-to-face course, like maybe some video logs, and I'll be talking to you in this mode quite a bit. So online courses, they're a little tricky, right? They're tricky because a lot of times people think that they're going to be easier because you don't have to go to class. But in my experience, they're actually harder because you have to do all of the work that you would do in class, and then you have to do all the work that you would do outside of class also. So it makes it a little bit more challenging. So that's just something to keep in mind when you start the class, that actual hour and a half that you would spend, or hour and 15 minutes in class, you're probably going to have to spend watching a video log from me or poking around the website to figure out what's going on for the course that week. I've tried to create a course that's simple, easy to understand, so that the assignments that you get used to them, and it won't be a lot of different assignments. They'll be very similar, and they'll be due on similar times within the week, and hopefully that will get you on a schedule. So I would encourage you, one of the first things to do would be to make sure that you are checking the website and checking Blackboard regularly. Now, Blackboard I'm using really as kind of a shell just to collect the papers. So you will see assignments on Blackboard where you will post your assignments, but most of the information will be coming to you through the web page. There's a link to the web page on the welcome page of Blackboard. So you should take that hyperlink and make it a favorite and just be going to our website all the time and becoming familiar with it. Let's see, what's the next thing I want to tell you? I think the next thing I want to tell you is materials. I've tried to make materials available for you and keep the class rather inexpensive. There will be links to the articles that we're reading. So every article that we are reading in the course, there is a link to it on the article tab of our website. And you can go in there, and I've put the PDFs in so they're available and they're free. And you can access those at any time. The other forms of materials that we will be using are books. And there are several books that we will be reading this semester. And I have also put a tab on the website that says materials needed. And there is a little blurb about each book that we're going to be reading. And then I've put some links in there for you for Lions Books, which is a local bookstore, Barnes & Noble, and Amazon if you just want to order them online. None of the books should be over $12. I don't care if you listen to an audiobook or you have a electronic version or a paperback. The version doesn't matter to me. You need to make sure that you read it. The other thing that is another type of material are movies. And we will be watching a lot of movies. I hope ones that you think will be interesting. They're some of my favorites during the course. I believe the easiest way for you to handle the movie situation is to go ahead and get Netflix. There is a 30-day free trial of Netflix. So that's really nice, and you can do that. And if you wanted to watch them all right away, you could. But it would be better if you watched them in the sequence that we will be looking at them in the semester. And since we don't have a lot of expenses in this course, I don't really think Netflix is too big of a thing to ask you to purchase. And I'm sure you will enjoy it on your free time also. You may already have it. If you already own these movies, or if you have another subscription that you prefer, that's fine with me. You just need to make sure that you're watching these movies in the correct time. Let's see, so that talks about online courses a little bit, materials, the website. Let me talk a little bit about the assignment structure and how that's going to work. The assignments in this class are pretty simple. I have created blog postings that you will do 10 of during the semester. You get to pick what weeks you would like to do a blog posting, and really what you can do is start to think about a theme or an idea that is either in the movie or the article or the book that we are looking at that week, and you can begin to discuss it on the website. So I will put up an initial post for the week on the blog spot, and then you can go in and just respond to those blog postings, and we can start to talk to each other there. So I'm looking for 10 of those during the semester. They're up to you, get to pick when you do them. I am asking that you would cut and paste whatever you put into the blog spot on the website and put it into Blackboard, and that way I can look at it there as far as a grading system goes. That's the first type of assignments. The second type of assignments that are really kind of the meat and the bulk of the course are what I call microtheme essays. And microtheme essays will be a 1 to 2 page double-spaced response about whatever movie, book, or article that we are watching. They're more formal than the blog. So the blog is something that starts to make you think about the ideas, and then the microtheme essay is a way for you to start to formulate these ideas more formally in a paper or a mini essay. Again, 1 to 2 pages. I expect MLA format to be correct, and if you cite anything, you should cite it properly. So the OWL Purdue is a great resource for you to look at online, www.owlpurdue.edu will give you how to cite material if you're confused. So microtheme essays are due every Sunday. You will do one for each book, article, or movie that we are watching. And microtheme essays are due Sunday at midnight. Did I say that? If I did, oh well, you got it twice. So Sunday at midnight, microtheme essays. They should be in a Word document. Again, they're posted onto Blackboard, but there is information about them on the website. Then there's 2 other major assignments within the course. That's the midterm essay and the final essay. And we will talk about those in more detail as we get closer to the days of the events. I think that's it for those big things. I'm going to be talking to you more in a little bit about our first assignment. And I just wanted to say hello and make sure that you got to know me. I get to know you a little bit. You can always send me a video log. I'd love it. That would be really cool. I guess one other thing I'd like to say before I head off is that I do have an office on campus, and it's Siskiyou 124, and I'm not thinking that there will be a lot of students that are off campus or far away, but that could possibly be true. But if you are local and you want to come in and see me or talk about the different books and movies that we are looking at, that would be awesome. I'd love to have you do that. And I have office hours on Monday and Wednesday from 1 to 3. And then I have office hours that can be arranged on Tuesdays and Thursdays. You just have to let me know. Again, I'm really excited about this science fiction course. Oh my gosh, it was so much fun creating it. And again, Terminator movies, can't go wrong with that. Lots of really fun stuff to look at. So I'm hoping you enjoy it, and it's really nice to meet you. And I'll talk with you soon. Bye.
That's great.